Legends of the street, that's a walking legend right there. Legendary, they whisper about him in corners.
Wagwan. Hey, it's your boy Big Truck. So we're gonna dive into this thing. Shout out to my man Anton Daniels. Go to the King's channel, show him some love. And brother's doing amazing things on that side of the globe. Over here, subscribe to my channel, show me some love. I'm a new channel trying to grow. So with that being said, those may have been paying attention to the video that's been going viral about the waitress. They got attacked. What happened in, I believe it was Chicago, over a $50 bill. Two black women didn't want to pay. And they decided to go off on the waitress. And yeah, shit went way left. So Anton Daniels has some things to say. I have some things to say. Then the spirit of the universe going to take us home. So without further ado, grab your shoulder pads and your helmet. Let's get this work.
Round one, fight.
Recently speeding caught on camera, all stemming from a dispute over the check. Before fists flew, a disgruntled customer went behind the bar and dunked the waitress's phone.
Whoa. I already know what you about to say. Ignorant behavior. This is the same type of ratchet, modern feminist, pet milk, spider monkey, 99-cent water bucket behavior. That was uncalled for. You took it upon yourself. I mean, you got some cheeks, but you took it upon yourself to walk behind that counter, take the woman's phone and dump it in that drink. Like for real. Let's continue. Y'all are just stupid and ignorant. This is ignorance. And you wonder why the label of large black women is the way that it is.
Look at them. Now, they're going to sit here and tell us, they're going to say that men are the most aggressive, that they are the most violent. I'm telling you that these women are heartless. Heartless. Her homegirl is over there sitting at the desk or sitting at the bar and she's laughing. It's not even anybody in there. We know that a lot of restaurants and a lot of businesses in Chicago, because this is where it's at, Chicago are struggling. And she walks over smiling. They're looking for her. Look at her. Watch this.
A disgruntled customer went behind the bar and dunked the...
She's over here smiling. Her homegirl is smiling. They don't have any problems. And going behind the bar, assaulting. Obviously, you've seen that they was doing some of the most egregious things.
I guarantee you, if it was black owned and it was a black waitress and it was a black restaurant, they wouldn't have pulled that shit off. I'm going to tell you that right now. Them two chicks probably would have got their head handed to them. This is the shit right here. And you wonder why the label is being put on a large number of black women. Let's call it what it is, because it's stupid shit like this. This was uncalled for real. She had no right to do that. If you didn't want to pay a damn $50 food bill, motherfucker, why go out to eat? Stay your ass at home and eat. If you ain't had no money, stay your ass at home and eat. This shit right here, I'm led to believe that this was premeditated. You planned it, you knew what you was gonna do it, and you executed it.
To the waitress, and again, this ain't no immigrant thing. This is a human thing. And so until I start to see ladies, until I start to see women hold each other accountable for the things that they are doing and the attitudes that they are, you can't sit here and say that it's another demographic or it's a system or we're being painted or stereotyped the wrong way, because this is what we see. And then we'll have a no snitching policy, because I guarantee you, people know who it is. They own camera. They know that there's cameras everywhere. They're not tripping about it, and they had no problems stomping that woman out. 100%.
I'll go even further. Ain't nobody got to say nothing. Nobody ain't got to say nothing. Media gonna tell it. They already told on themselves. This video went viral. They already told on themselves. Once the news media get involved, you ain't got to worry about nothing. It's just a matter of time. And let me guess, they dumb asses is stupid enough to post the shit and brag about the shit that they do, not knowing the hills have eyes and ears. The walls have eyes and ears. Even the trees have eyes and ears. You don't ever know who's lurking. You don't never know who's listening. You don't ever know who's watching.
Waitress's phone into a bucket after she was told she would not be getting a refund. The restaurant alleges both customers had finished most of their takeout order when they demanded a refund. That same customer then takes her frustrations out on the restaurant. She starts making a mess of the place.
Look at these
employees.
I'm mad. What the fuck you mad at? Because you got to pay a damn food bill? And you destroying property? Look at this shit.
Tell me, the waitress began to call 911, escalating the situation into an all-out melee. The beating.
Now what they're going to say is this is self-defense, y'all. They're going to claim it's self-defense because everything is self-defense. You can go in, you can tear up other people's stuff, you can tear up the restaurant. Now, I don't believe that this is all black women. Absolutely not. I don't think that this is a reflection of all black people.
No, but you have a large number of them that paint the picture. You have a large number of them that behave the way that they behave. And when they behave the way that they behave, and they glorify this shit, it's, hey, it's sad, but you can't help but put that label. All black women don't behave this way. Okay? But they fuck it up for the good ones that don't behave that way. This behavior right here is unnecessary and it's uncalled for. Trust me, their asses will get dealt with. Now, what if that Hispanic chick knew martial arts and whooped both of their ass? Oh yeah, then it would be self-defense. That Hispanic waitress, did not do nothing wrong. She was on the phone with authorities telling, hey, this is what's going on at this location. I need a unit over here.
But we're not going to sit here and say that the culture isn't toxic. We're not going to sit here and say that these women shouldn't have been arrested ASAP. These women should be arrested without a doubt, without even blinking. And they were looking for a confrontation. They could have walked away. They could have called the police. They could have just wrote a bad review. They could have disputed the charges on a credit card. They could have did a lot of things. But no, you know what they did? They decided to tear up the restaurant, and then they decided to double team. And they don't just even get them out of the way or anything like that. They are brutal. The most brutal beat downs that I've ever seen in my entire life has come from women.
Round 2, fight.
Escalating the situation into an all-out melee. The beating continued for about 2 minutes, where both women were seen stomping, punching, and kicking the waitress. I came in, and when I heard what was going on, I was able to pull off one of her attackers. When we finally got them separated, one of them turned to me and started swinging. We're keeping that waitress identity anonymous here tonight. We can tell you, though, she is recovering, but she did suffer a broken pinky, bruises on her head, and cuts on her face, as well as bruised ribs tonight.
And she needs to press charges to the fullest extent of the law. Them girls need to be in prison, they need to be fined, and they need to be sued.
The restaurant is calling on Chicago police to find those responsible.
And you know that, and ain't no Chicago police around. The lady was on the phone with 911 when the whole melee started to happen in the first place. And you know why? Because it ain't no police that's available, and they ain't even got to worry about police response, because now we started to move up the totem pole and start to hold the legislation accountable.
And tonight, Martha is not mincing words. She has a message for those responsible. I want them to know we're going to find you, whatever it takes. I'm putting everything I have into this. I have no doubt about it. We're going to find you.
I also believe you're going to have some people out there that's going to identify them. You're going to have it. Trust me. And they're going to get dealt with. God don't like ugly. So when you do hideous things like this, and you mess with his chosen, and you mess with his people, guess what? Elohim's gonna come see about you. And you ain't gonna like the way that Elohim's gonna come see about you. He gonna pay you a visit because it was wrong. And this is why a large number of black women have the label that they have. You have some bad ones that mess it up for the good ones. Look.
Final round. Fight.
You need to be calling your manager, though. So you have
Y'all just sitting there over a fucking check, okay? Y'all sitting there. If you didn't have the money to pay for the food, you shouldn't have went out to eat. You should have, y'all asses, y'all fat asses should have kept y'all asses at home. These are the same type of women that will go on social media and talking about they want a man to drop it in the bag. They want a man to make 6 figures. They got all these unrealistic expectations. That's these hoes right here.
You a dirty motherfucker.
That's these pet milk spider monkey pirates right here. The same exact ones. These are the same type of women that would sit up there and bang on a woman of good character because she does something for her husband. And her husband is doing something for her. And they're living a best healthy life together. These are the same ones that would have something to say. Because they asses ain't right. I don't know, people. Maybe it's just me. Let me know what you think. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel. Let your soul speak. Until we see each other again, it's your boy Big Truck. Please remember, sub, like, comment, and share. 1.
Victory lap.